So Operation Real Heroes started with Arthur Johnson and Brian Quinlan on Cape Cod in 2015. I got involved in 2016 when I was a cadet at Massachusetts Maritime Academy. I reached out to Arthur to get involved in the event and was able to get a boat through Mass Maritime to participate in their event on Cape Cod in their second year. I did it again in my senior year in 2017, and Arthur and I became like brothers and like family. And once I graduated and moved back home here to Long Island, we were going back and forth on what we can do, how can we continue to further the mission, and in turn, Operation Real Heroes Long Island became the second venue of Operation Real Heroes.
So Arthur Johnson, who started this all up in 2015 on Cape Cod, he and Patrick, and then kind of myself as well, had become very close family friends. Patrick always floated this idea, and I said, if you want to make it happen, let me know. I'll be there to support you, and we'll do it. Arthur said, yeah, go for it. Use the name, make it bigger, make it better. Touch more lives. Go for it. So in June of 2019, inaugural Operation Real Heroes Long Island took place. And then again in 2021, and here we are in 2022, and hopefully for many more years to come.
I was gravitated towards it because I didn't serve, and I think that internally there's probably a slight level of subliminal guilt behind that, and this is my way to give back as best as I can. And getting a group of captains together and becoming friends with them the way that we have has been incredible, and having them support us and support the cause of taking out veterans on the water and seeing that change a life, and having people walk up to you at the end of the day and say, I was this close in attending your event, I'm here today.
We're really fortunate that I grew up in a place where we have access to water, and not everybody is blessed in the sense that they either grew up, my dad was a commercial lobsterman in this harbor before I was born, so I grew up around it. Not everybody had that opportunity. And one of the veterans we had, I believe, was from Queens last year. I think he's fished like once or twice in his life. And it was just really exciting to see him just get into an environment that he otherwise doesn't have the opportunity to do so. So it was a really thrilling experience. I knew from Jump Street that it would be a worthwhile endeavor, so I didn't hesitate at the opportunity to try and do something and give back to an organization with great people. I think the mission is one that is very admirable, and we're happy to support any organization that has a mission like that, and I know that it'll have a lot of success in the future.
Sometimes there are repeat veterans that they've come to one Operation Real Heroes and will come to the next, and just being able to see them year after year, see how they've progressed, see how their families have progressed. It's really cool. You feel like you're part of something bigger than just one event on one day. To exchange stories, catch up, things like that.
There's a story of the gentleman Don that we continue to go back upon regarding Cape Cod, of how he showed up to one of the early year events up there with a service animal, and through the event and becoming friends with the gentleman Arthur, who ran the boat that year and began the event, he became friends with him, and not only for that day but on the water they continued to build a relationship. And Don returned to the event, and years later Don himself purchased a boat, ran it in the event as a captain, and really came full circle. And to even touch upon that further, he was able to be somebody who 3-4 years ago wasn't able to have a conversation amongst friends on a boat, or amongst even strangers who were giving him that day. And for him to turn around and take the financial plunge and be able to purchase that boat, get people on the water himself and give back, as well as grab the microphone that night and stand up in front of a room of 300 people and address them and tell them how life-changing it was on the spot, I think shows that this cause can actually change lives. And as much as there's a lot that goes into it, from the financial aspect of the captains and what Summer and I and Arthur and Brian and all the captains do behind the scenes, it means a lot, and it's worth it.